Welcome to our guide on the must-visit places in Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, isn't that just a bunch of skyscrapers and oil money? It's got a mix of cultural heritage, modern architecture, luxurious experiences, and stunning natural landscapes. Wander through ancient mosques, marvel at the Louvre Abu Dhabi, and hit the beach all in one day. So buckle up because we're diving headfirst into the heart of Abu Dhabi. First up, we're kicking things off with a bang, or should I say a minaret at the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. This place is like the Beyoncé of mosques. It's in a whole other league, one of the largest mosques in the world, with 82 domes and over 1,000 columns. It even has the world's largest hand-knotted carpet. The white marble and intricate Islamic art are mind-blowing. The tranquility and ethereal atmosphere are magical. Add it to your Abu Dhabi itinerary. It's a must-see. Okay, art lovers, this one's for you. We're heading over to the Louvre Abu Dhabi, and no, your ears aren't deceiving you. It's the Louvre, but in Abu Dhabi. This place is a cultural beacon, showcasing art and artifacts from around the world. It's got this massive futuristic dome casting intricate patterns of light and shadow. The Louvre Abu Dhabi boasts an impressive collection that spans centuries and continents. Time to embrace our inner sheikhs and sheikhas at the Emirates Palace. This isn't just a hotel, it's a 7-star palace. Even the water fountains are probably infused with gold. The architecture blends traditional Arabian design with modern luxury. The gardens are like a scene out of Aladdin, with lush greenery and peacocks. You don't have to be a millionaire to experience it. Try the high tea. At least you'll have the memories, right? Okay, so maybe you can't afford to stay at the Emirates Palace. Who can, honestly, but don't worry. You can still get your royal fix at Qasr Al Watan, the presidential palace of the UAE. The architecture is stunning. Grand domes, intricate mosaics, and iconic white arches scream Arabian Nights. It's a fascinating glimpse into the history and governance of the UAE. Surrounded by beautifully landscaped gardens, perfect for a stroll or picnic. Pack a blanket, grab some hummus, and enjoy the royal treatment for an afternoon. Alright, adrenaline junkies, this one's for you. We're heading over to Yas Island, the entertainment capital of Abu Dhabi. This place is like a giant playground for adults, with enough thrills and spills to make your head spin. First up, we've got Ferrari World, the world's first Ferrari-branded theme park. If you're a fan of fast cars, heart-stopping rides, and all things Ferrari, then this is your mecca. Next, we've got Yas Water World, a sprawling water park with over 40 slides, rides, and attractions. And let's not forget about Warner Brothers World Abu Dhabi, a massive indoor theme park where you can hang out with your favorite Warner Brothers characters, from Bugs Bunny to Batman. They've got rides and attractions for all ages, so whether you're a thrill seeker or just looking for some family fun, you're sure to have a blast. We're talking theme parks, water parks, a Formula One racetrack, you name it. Yas Island's got it. Okay, so maybe theme parks and roller coasters aren't your thing. Maybe you'd rather spend your days strolling through art galleries and soaking up the sun on pristine beaches. Well, have I got the place for you? Saadiyat Island. This place is like the cultural heart of Abu Dhabi, with a side of beachy bliss. We've already talked about the Louvre Abu Dhabi, which is located on Saadiyat Island, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. They're also building a Guggenheim Abu Dhabi, designed by none other than Frank Gehry, the architect behind the iconic Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, Spain. But Saadiyat Island isn't just about museums and art galleries. It's also home to some of the most beautiful beaches in Abu Dhabi, so whether you're in the mood for a romantic dinner on the beach or a casual lunch with friends, Saadiyat Island has got you covered. Alright folks, time to lace up those walking shoes or rent a bike if that's more your speed, because we're heading to the Corniche, a glamorous waterfront promenade stretching for 8 kilometers. Imagine strolling along a palm-fringed promenade with the sun setting over the Arabian Gulf and the air filled with laughter. The Corniche is a hub of activity with plenty to see and do. Rent a bike, take a dip, or just relax. Soak up the vibrant atmosphere of Abu Dhabi's favorite waterfront promenade. Okay, thrill seekers, it's time to swap the city streets for the sandy dunes because we're heading out on a desert safari. This is one of those quintessential Abu Dhabi experiences that you just can't miss. We're talking about an adrenaline-pumping adventure through the heart of the Arabian desert, complete with dune bashing, camel rides, and maybe even a sandboarding session or two. First up, we've got dune bashing, which is basically like riding a roller coaster, except instead of tracks, you're hurtling up and down giant sand dunes. Next, we've got camel riding, a more sedate but equally memorable experience. You'll get to ride a camel through the desert, just like the Bedouins have been doing for centuries. And once you've worked up an appetite, you'll be treated to a traditional Bedouin feast under the stars. And as the stars twinkle overhead and the desert wind whispers through the dunes, you'll feel a million miles away from the hustle and bustle of city life. All right, history buffs, this one's for you. We're heading back in time to Qasr Al Hosn, the oldest stone building in Abu Dhabi, and a fascinating glimpse into the city's past. This place has seen it all, from pearl divers to oil barons, and its walls whisper tales of a time gone by. Back in the 18th century, when Abu Dhabi was just a small fishing village, Qasr Al Hosn was built as a watchtower to protect the only freshwater well on the island. But over time, as Abu Dhabi grew and prospered, so too did Qasr Al Hosn. It was expanded and fortified, becoming the ruling family's home and the seat of government. Today, Qasr Al Hosn has been lovingly restored and transformed into a museum, showcasing the history and heritage of Abu Dhabi. So step back in time and discover the fascinating story of Abu Dhabi at Qasr Al Hosn. Okay, nature lovers, it's time to escape the concrete jungle and immerse ourselves in the tranquility of the Mangrove National Park. This place is a breath of fresh air and a welcome respite from city life. Glide through calm turquoise waters, surrounded by a lush green canopy. The air is thick with the scent of salt and earth, and the gentle lapping of water against your kayak. The best way to experience the park is by kayak. Rent one at the park's entrance and paddle through the waterways, admiring the wildlife. All right, animal lovers, this one's for you. We're heading to the Abu Dhabi Falcon Hospital, the world's largest and most advanced falcon hospital. Falcons hold a special place in Emirati culture. They're symbols of power, grace and skill. Learn about their anatomy, behavior and the history of falconry in the UAE. You might even hold one on your arm if you're brave enough. The hospital provides world-class care to these magnificent birds. All right, folks, it's time to leave the hustle and bustle of Abu Dhabi behind and head to the oasis city of Al Ain, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This place is like stepping back in time, a verdant oasis in the heart of the desert with ancient forts and thousands of date palm trees. First up, we've got the Al Ain Oasis, a sprawling network of date palm plantations. You can wander through the shady pathways, marvel at the towering palm trees, and learn about the traditional Falaj irrigation system. Next, we've got the Al Ain Palace Museum, the former residence of Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan. The palace has been preserved as a museum, offering a glimpse into the life of this influential leader. And if you're traveling with kids, don't miss the Al Ain Zoo. It's home to over 4,000 animals, from Arabian oryx to African lions. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Abu Dhabi's must-visit places. From the grandeur of the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque to the thrill of dune bashing in the desert, Abu Dhabi has something to offer every kind of traveler. Whether you're an art enthusiast, an adrenaline junkie, a history buff, or just looking for a luxurious getaway, Abu Dhabi won't disappoint. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning your Abu Dhabi adventure today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and tips. See you in the next video.